What's up guys? Welcome to the episode 1 of Society Talks. So for this episode, pag-uusapan natin ang the effect of science and technology in society.
So kung iisipin mo, mostly sa ginagawa natin sa pang-araw-araw, mula mag-isip sa umaga, pagkain, pagpasok sa trabaho, pati na rin pakikipag-usap natin sa mga tao. Lahat ng ito ay directly connected sa science and technology. So the biggest question is, marami ba itong positive or negative?
So stay tuned, kasi pag-uusapan natin ito in more detail. So by the end of this vlog, makikita natin kung gaano nga ba ka-powerful ang science and technology in our daily life.
Let's start with something super relatable. Our daily life. Imagine, gumising ka sa umaga, yung alarm clock mo, smartphone na. Pagmulat pa lang, scroll agad sa Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok. In just 10 minutes, pwede ka nang makabalita, nakapag-order ng pagkain, at nakapag-check na rin ang schedule mo sa calendar app. Compare niyo yun decades ago, kailangan mo pang bumili ng newspaper para magbasa at makibalita. Kailangan mong lumabas para mag-order ng makakain at syempre, gumising ng maaga gamit ang manual alarm clock na pwedeng hindi gumana kung hindi na-made up. Science and technology simplifies almost everything, as in lahat. For example, household chores. Meron tayong washing machine, dishwasher, rice cooker, vacuum cleaner at through-foot vacuum. Marami pang iba, hindi lang yan. Sa transportation naman, may ride-hailing apps like Grab, Angkas, para hindi maligaw at traffic apps tulad ng Waze. For entertainment, dati tapes or DVDs pa. Ngayon, instant access na sa Spotify, YouTube, Netflix, at Disney+. Pero, here's the another side. Dahil sobrang convenient ng lahat, nagiging tamad din ba tayo? Noon, kailangan mo pa pumunta ng mall or other stores. Ngayon, kahit groceries, pwedeng online. Another one is, kabataan before, naglalaro lang sa labas. Ngayon, puro kadalasan online games like Mobile Legends or Roblox. Kahit sa simpleng calculation nga, ginagamit pa ang calculator kahit madali lang naman. So, the big question is, technology is making our life easier, but it is also making us weaker or lazier. What do you guys think? Next, let's talk about education. If you're a student, for sure ramdam na ramdam mo ito. Before, kailangan pang pumunta ng library para maghanap ng libro at magbasa ng napakahahabang infos. Tapos ngayon, isang search lang sa Google, Wikipedia, ChatGPT, then boom! Nandiyan na agad lahat ng info na kailangan mo. During the pandemic, nakita natin ang power ng technology. Kung wala yung Zoom, Google Meet, or Microsoft Teams, siguro 2 taon tayong walang klase. So imagine, buong mundo naka-lockdown pero tuloy pa rin ang pag-aaral online. For 2 years, no? Tapos ngayon, hindi lang sa classroom ang learning. May Coursera, Khan Academy, edX, LinkedIn Learning, kahit sa YouTube tutorials. Marami ka rin pwedeng matutunan, like cooking, coding, art, kahit life hacks, meron din doon. But syempre, lahat ng ito ay may downside din, gaya ng una, NFO overload. Minsan, sa sobrang daming data, hindi natin sure kung lahat ng yan ay reliable. Pangalawa, distractions. Imbis na mag-search, minsan napupunta sa ibang apps, nanonood ng K-drama clips or TikTok trends. By that, naapektuhan ng ating pag-aaral. Another one is critical thinking challenge. Minsan, copy-paste na lang tayo from the internet instead of understanding it deeply. Kaya imbis na ma-enhance natin yung critical thinking skills natin, ay mas nagre-rely tayo sa AI since mas napapadali nito ang ating gagawin. So, for all the students, use technology wisely. Gamitin natin ito to learn faster, not to shortcut learning. Kayo ba? Mas natututo ba kayo online or mas prefer nyo or mas effective pa rin yung traditional learning sa classroom?
Of course, one of the most impact is communication. for communication, ang gamit ng mga tao noon ay telegram or sulat talaga. At kumaabot ng araw o linggo bago makarating ang sulat. Ngayon, Messenger, Viber, WhatsApp, instant connection ay nasa ibang bansa ka. Kung ang social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, we can connect not just with our friends, but also with whole world. May mga tao sumisintat overnight dahil lang sa viral post. Kaya, in a way, technology democratizes play and what. So, ang sino may siyang malilive at mag-discover. Pero again, lahat may downside. Una na lang ang cyberbullying. Mas madali na ngayon ang manira ng tao online. Especially gumawa ng fake account or their identity. Also, itlogo dito ang pagkaanak ng fake news. Mas mabilis pa ito kumanak minsan. Mas mabilis pa ang sasakin-sat mata. And also, lastly, loss of real connection. Minsan, mas busy ka tayo sa pag-text or pag-scroll and sa makipag-usap face-to-face. By that, magkaroon tayo ng misunderstanding or miscommunication. So, communication is faster than ever. Pero ang tanong, mas magiging connected na tayo emotionally or mas lumalayo tayo dahil puro online interaction na lang? What do you think, guys? Let's go to healthcare. Science and technology literally save lives. Machines like MRI, CT scan, dialysis, pacemaker. Vaccines and antibiotics na nagligtas ng millions of people. COVID-19 vaccine reorganiting still sa pag-develop. But on the flip side, nagkakaroon ng lifespan diseases dahil sa sedentary lifestyle. Example po, work from home. Puno po, ulang sa galaw at exercise ang katawan natin. While that, it causes obesity, diabetes, and heart problems. Another example is mental health issues. So, dahil sa social media, pressures, overexposures tayo sa gadgets, and lack of sleep. So, yes, technology makes us healthier in many ways. Pero, it also creates new health problems. Kaya, balance is the key. We should use technology for better health, not worse.
So now let's talk about how science and technology also transform the way we used to work before. Nowadays, science and technology have completely transformed the way we work. Since before, when we said office job, it is usually meant na pupunta tayo sa lugar kung saan tayo nakasign magtrabaho. Uupo at susunod sa 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. hours schedule. Pero ngayon, things have changed so much. Because of remote work, freelancing, or even AI, the definition of office job is no longer limited to a traditional office setting. Dahil ngayon, pwede na tayong kumita kahit nasa loob lang tayo ng bahay. Using just a laptop and an internet connection. Some people even work while traveling in coffee shops or anywhere in the world, as long as they are connected online. Automation, for example, mas pinapadali nito ang paggawa, mas pinapabilis, and it is more efficient. Processes that used to take hours can now be done in minutes. That is a factories human used to assemble and manage production lines. Pero ngayon, machines can do the same task with speed and accuracy. This reduces costs for companies, But on the other hand, it also leads to job losses for workers whose roles are replaced by machines. That's why technology brings not only opportunities pero nagbibigay din ito ng challenges sa atin. It opens doors for new ways of working, but it also disrupts the traditional jobs. If workers do not keep up, they risk being left behind. Kaya kailangan talaga nating mag-adapt ang workforce. We need to continuously learn, upgrade our skills, and embrace new tools. For example, someone loses a factory job might retrain in areas like digital marketing, programming, or even online freelancing. In short, being flexible is the key to survive in this fast-changing world. So now let's move on to the environment. Science and technology have made big contribution in this area. For example, we now have renewable energy sources such as solar power, wind energy, and hydropower. These alternatives gives us cleaner options compared to coal and fossil fuels. Technology also helps us prepare for national disasters. With advanced tools, we can now predict typhoons, track earthquakes, and even study climate change patterns. Dahil dito, communities can prepare earlier and save more lives. But here's the ironic part. The same technology that helps us also creates problems. For example, plastic. Plastic was invented to make life easier. Pero ngayon, it is one of the biggest causes of pollution. The rise of e-waste from old gadgets and appliances adds to the problem, and industries powered by machines continue to produce global carbon emissions that worsen global warming. So while technology offers solutions, it is also brings challenges to our environment, which means we need to use it wisely and responsibly.
Now let's talk about the environment. On the positive side, meron tayong renewable energy. Example, solar, wind, and hydro. Next is technology to predict natural disasters like typhoons, volcanic eruptions, and earthquakes. And lastly, environmental campaigns online that raise awareness. Pero sa negative side, factories produce waste, pollution, carbon emissions, e-waste mula sa gadgets na tinatapon after few years. Climate change accelerated by industrialization. Kahit marami na tayong magagandang hakbang para protektahan ang kalikasan tulad ng paggamit ng renewable energy, disaster prediction technology at environmental campaigns, hindi pa rin natin maikakaila ang malaking epekto ng industrialization. Patuloy pa rin ang polusyon, e-waste at paglala ng climate change. Kaya ang hamon sa atin ngayon ay balansehin ang pag-unlad ng teknolohiya at ekonomiya sa pangangalaga ng ating kapaligiran. At dahil sa huli, tayong lahat ang makikinabang o magturusa depende sa mga desisyong ginagawa natin ngayon. So again, technology can either save the earth or destroy it. Nasa tao ang choice. Kung isa-summarize natin ang mga negatives, gadget addiction and social media obsession, privacy and security issues, job loss from automation, environmental destruction, fake news and misinformation, all of these can ruin our daily life. But remember, technology itself is neutral. Tao ang nagde-decide kung paano ito gagamitin. Think about it. A knife can be used to cut food or to hurt someone. Same with technology. Sa lahat ng negative effects ng teknolohiya mula sa gadget addiction, job loss, environmental damage, hanggang fake news, malinaw na hindi lang puro benepisyo ang dala nito. Pero tandaan, ang teknolohiya ay neutral. Tao may kontrol kung magiging mabuti o masama ang paggamit nito. Parang kutsilyo, pwedeng gamitin sa pagluluto pero pwede ring makasakit. Kaya nasa atin ang responsibilidad, gamitin ang teknolohiya para sa ikakabuti, hindi sa ikasasama, para sa kaunlaran, hindi sa kapahamakan.
So ayun guys, we've seen how science and technology shape our society. So from the education, communication, daily life work, and even sa ating environment. So meron siyang positive and negative. So the challenge for us is, we need to use science and technology responsibly. So gamitin natin ito para solusyonan ng mga problema at hindi para mag-create ng bago. Now, gusto namin itanong sa inyo guys, what is the huge impact of science and technology sa inyo personally? Do you think marami ba itong nabibigay na positive or negative? So comment down below. We'd love to hear your thoughts.